Twiiceaweek podcast, episode 15.
Dude.
I didn't use the thing to fart.
Oh, damn it! We're back. Welcome back to another episode. I just kidding. I don't have one.
Oh, you're going to do another one?
No. I meant
I'm all discombobulated right now.
a Caucasian racial slur didn't come to mind.
Oh. So. I'm thinking too much about the timeline we're on. Goodness, we just got to talk.
Yeah.
How you been?
Yeah, we're good. I've been so good.
Mm-hmm.
Just pumped.
Yeah? What'd you hit?
Like I'm doing the Kino shit again. And I'm doing it.
So, Kino. I don't know. Pretend I don't know what Kino is. What is Kino?
Yeah, I don't know Kino.
So it's this guy, Greg O'Gallagher.
Mm-hmm.
Very wealthy man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like early 30s probably.
Yes.
And he is like the fasting guy. Like he's all about intermittent
He's
fasting.
the intermittent. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah. And pumping 3 days per week.
Oh.
And like that's his recipe. So when Matthew and I did the 75 hard, we ran his program, but we only made it 2 phases because it was only a 75-day challenge or whatever. Then Matthew moved and shit for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so now we're doing phase 3.
Nice.
And it's crazy. It's like usually like hit biceps with back because each like complements each other and like chest and tries. But like today we did standing overhead press, then weighted pull-ups, lateral raises, tricep push-downs.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Me and Eric were talking about this last night for a little bit. So he wants to get into working out. And he was like, I'm trying to get into working out. So I was thinking in my head, like, where's the best place to start? And, like, when I think about that, I'm like, man, like, you should probably talk to Jace about that. He knows what he's talking about. Have you thought about, like, making that, like, a thing that you do? Like, you're a fitness, like, consultant or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I am with my mother.
Yeah. I know, but, like,
Yeah.
most people who watch this are, like, everyone knows you for, like, you work out a lot. And you change your body and, like, what you like, decide you want to look like this, and then you make it happen. So you're good at it. So
Thank
I think
you.
you should do that as, like, you should start trying to do that as, like, a big thing. Because we were talking about it, and we were like, yeah.
You seem to know your shit.
You definitely know your shit.
Yeah.
We can put some. Look at this.
What will I send Mason? No, thanks, dude. I really appreciate you saying that. In all honesty, the entire reason that I ever started going for like actual weight and stuff was Matthew was a small guy in high school. Very small. Smaller than most.
Yeah.
Shorter and also skinny.
Mm-hmm.
He went off to college, and I didn't see him for like a fucking year, and he came back, and he was fully juiced.
A monster.
Just fully juiced.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just like been his baseline now. I mean, he's achieved way more than that. Like, I wouldn't even call him beginner gains. He turned into a rhinoceros.
Yeah.
I mean, it was and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what did you do?
Yeah. I can't even look him in the eyes. He intimidates me so much.
I know, bro. Try pumping with him every fucking day. It's crazy. And so he was in on Chris Gethin, the owner of Cage Muscle. I wear their clothes like fucking crazy. He's an ambassador for them.
Yeah.
And he's like, I did this program, and then I just started with that. All started with Chris Gethin.
Heck yeah.
He's a fucking man. And I actually just today applied to be an ambassador.
Oh,
It's
nice.
funny that you brought that up.
Huh. Yeah, me and Eric were talking about it. I don't know where you were. We were like, yeah. I was like, anytime people ask me, I don't even know what lifts are called. Like, I just call it like, yeah, I pick it up and I do this. Like, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
So people ask me what to do to work out. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. But I'm like, oh, Jace probably knows.
Which is, it's funny, though, because you're still jacked. You don't have to know the shit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to know.
Yeah.
You just got to fucking do it.
Mhm.
And
I mean,
want to
look
do
at me.
Mason's jacked over there.
it. Yeah, buddy.
Fucking mega huge.
Heck yeah, that's gonna sound awesome on auto tune. I was telling someone today, they were asking about the auto tune at work, and people like they're watching it, so they're like, oh, so they think we have speakers in here. You know how I'll bring that up in a second. Most podcasters have headphones or whatever. They think we hear him in auto tune, but it makes it funnier because we hear his normal voice and we're like, yeah, like, what are you saying, Mason? I agree. And he's just like talking in auto tune.
It's funny because I forget I'm in auto tune, and then when I go back and edit, I'm like, dude, I'm saying some real deep shit there, but no one's taking me serious. Nobody is.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's like we're bad about that, like, because to our viewers, it is real time. So we're like, I can't wait to hear that. They're like, what are you talking about? You just talked for 5 minutes.
You know? I know. Also, real quick, I want to know. So we do this podcast. We're doing a podcast, and I can hear you just fine, and I can hear Mason just fine. We don't have any speakers. Why do they always wear? Like, why do they wear headphones?
To look cool.
Is it though?
I don't know.
That has to That has to.
There's
be.
no way. Like, their rooms are not that big. Their studios.
They're sitting across from
They
the table.
are across a table.
I don't know why they're wearing headphones.
And probably way more, like, soundproofed than ours, too.
What do you mean?
Know, like, just their studios are immaculate. Like, fully wall-to-wall, just foamed out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, most of them, but I mean,
like
this is. I mean, we have carpet and the
no, I mean,
panels.
Yeah, we're doing good for sure.
But
what I've heard is it's to mitigate talking over people.
I think it makes sense if there's more than like one or two people on the show, because you can like hear their voice and who's talking better, more clear. But like when it's just two dudes,
I don't know. Oh, that was disgusting. Burps are grosser than farts.
They are grosser than farts, and I'm sorry. But it's pre-workout. It's pre-workout and Miller Lite. The combination is getting me.
But yeah. No, I was just wondering what was up with the headphones. Because we could just run headphones and be wearing them if we wanted.
We should have headphones, and we should have them like not plugged in at all. We should just be playing with the dongle.
The cord
swinging it around.
Unattached.
Yeah. The whole time. What was that? Can't hear you. Say that again.
In all honesty, though, they look sick.
They do.
They do.
It looks
like
it looks
legit.
It looks more official, like you're like dialed in, geared in, and you're doing your thing. I guess you know.
Think about if like they wore headphones on Good Morning America.
Yeah, right. Jimmy Fallon runs out with some Sennheisers on. How's everybody doing? Goodness. I do have a couple things written down, but do you have any pressing?
No, dude, you're on a fucking roll, baby. Keep them coming.
Here, let me whip my phone out. So I was gonna save this for later, but we'll talk about it now. So I started a new job recently. It's going great, and the one of the ladies that work in the office, we get along very well. So we were talking the other day, and the subject came up of Hawaii. She's been to Hawaii a lot, and she goes there a lot. And we're talking about Hawaii, and let me see. She was asking me, or she was telling me about this, like, kind of, I guess it's a nursery rhyme that they have in Hawaii, and it's about their state fish. And she told me the name of the state fish. And I was like, come again? And she told it to me again. Now I'm gonna tell you the name of the Hawaii state fish right now. And I'll Okay, so it's called the Humuhumunukunukuapua.
It's just one fish.
It's one fish.
That's sick.
It's a reef triggerfish.
Oh, dude. So
That's so funny. Did you catch one?
yeah, recently, yes. But Eric has, he has aquariums in his crib, and he has it's probably not the same one, but a miniature triggerfish.
It looks exactly like that.
It doesn't look exactly like that, but the size is exactly the same. And I didn't know that there were so many different types of triggerfish.
Yeah,
like, it's in this just I don't know how many gallons, maybe 30-gallon tank. Just a little guy.
Yeah, but yeah, she told me the name. Look at it. Just you have to look at it. That's the name of it.
I sometimes have to sing the song for spelling bananas.
Yeah, they had there's a nursery rhyme for it so that they remember it. But that's the name of it, because like the Hawaiians, they have their like native language and their names of like all the animals, and so that was, I don't know the history behind it, but that became their state fish, the Humuhumunukunukuapua. Oh wait, sorry, Humuhumunukunukuapua.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, she said it, and I was like, wait. Like,
Did she say it so fast?
She said the nursery rhyme, and I thought she had said like 3 lines of the nursery rhyme. I thought the name of the fish was like Humu, or like, or Pua.
Right.
But it was the whole shit. Dude, have you ever eaten triggerfish?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the best tasting fish,
You think?
bar none.
Really?
Yes, I think it's the hardest to clean for a reason, because
Yeah, it's true.
You're getting in there for the gold.
That's
Many
true.
people concur with you.
I love it. It's the best.
Yeah,
It's so good.
many people, especially around here, that fish the Gulf Coast.
Mhm.
Like fuck red snapper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the people like.
Yeah, you already went on your red snapper rant once.
Shit about red snapper already too.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I'm dude.
And then while we're on the subject of Hawaii, I'll go off on a tangent real quick. I found out, I think it was this week, I was watching some like history YouTube channel or something. And apparently this is a thing that actually happened. I don't know what year it was. It was back in the day. There was a British naval ship. It was made out of wood, so it was in the time when naval ships were made out of wood. So this guy, they come upon Hawaii, and they're there and they're occupying it, whatever. They're not doing anything violent. But the general or the commander of this fleet or whatever, he wasn't really top dog, but he was top dog for that fleet, I guess. So he goes into Hawaii, and he ends up like, he's not getting orders from England, and he ends up making himself like, he's like, this is my island now. They raised old Jack. What's the name of the British Empire flag? Something Jack. It's the red crosses and the other crosses.
Yeah.
So they raised that flag in Hawaii on every single island, and he's like, this is my island, and it was like for 3 months. And so like it was his islands for like 3 months or something, because he just claimed ownership, and he had all these British naval vessels. And then I guess Britain or England, whoever was in charge, they caught wind of it, and another general or another commander of another fleet or something came to Hawaii, and they're like, what are you doing?
Union Jack.
Union Jack.
Yeah.
Raised the Union Jack. And so another guy came, and he's like, hey, like, what do you, like, he kind of went rogue. He's like, what are you doing, like, trying to claim this as yours? Like, you're not the ruler, like, whatever.
Right.
So then England, like, formally came to, they sent their diplomats, came to Hawaii and apologized to the Hawaiian king, and they're like, we're sorry, like, this guy's being ridiculous. It was like 3 months, though, of just, like, they're like, what is going on? Are you sure you're it was, yeah. That's a thing that actually happened.
Wow.
Yep.
Sun never sets on the British Empire.
Yeah.
No repercussions though for that dude.
Oh, I'm sure there
Must have been.
There were.
I wonder
Yeah.
what happened to
Yeah,
him.
I didn't get I didn't get an in-depth history, and I just probably slaughtered the story. But that is
okay.
that actually happened. It was like 3 months of this guy just going crazy and like, this is my island. And then the British Empire had to be like, hey, we're sorry. Like, he's going crazy.
Yeah, dude, I want to know what happened to him when he got back home,
Yeah.
and like what the fuck he did there. Like, I wonder if he impacted the environment.
I'm sure.
The history of Hawaii is pretty crazy. It's pretty sick to like learn about. But I just know he probably established. I know at some point they established a lot of plantations because they found out, pineapple and certain things grow really well there, and so
yeah.
I guarantee he helped establish.
He saw money signs in his eyes, and he's
for
like,
sure.
"Oh."
Because I know,
Shillings.
shillings.
We can make a lot of pounds here.
And I only weigh 9 stone. Such a ridiculous unit of measurement. I know. I feel like all rocks are kind of different,
Oh yeah. You can't use those as a
Look
measurement.
up how many pounds 9 stone is.
Sorry, I got you.
What else do I have?
Yo, do you watch Paradise PD on Netflix? That animated?
No, I've never watched it.
Oh! It's in contention for my favorite.
Really?
I'm not joking. Watch it.
Paradise PD. Is that the one with Andy Samberg in it? Or is it? Oh, no. It's animated, you said. Okay.
Yeah, it's animated. It shits on Brickleberry.
Really?
Brickleberry I didn't really like Brickleberry that much.
Yeah.
But they have an episode in season 2 towards the end where they it's Paradise PD meets Brickleberry, which is fucking hilarious. Because I just feel like
is it the same animators?
I don't know.
It's got to be.
9 stones is 126 pounds.
That's a lot of pounds.
So that being said, I'll probably weigh about 10 stones.
10 fucking stones?
10 stones? I wonder what the actual conversion is.
Wait, what is?
Well, yeah, 140. 10 stones is 140, so it's every.
What's a stone? Hang on, I'm in the dark here.
It's like some British unit of measurement. It's like how they weighed shit. Yeah. You
Really?
never heard that? Like when people say, "Oh, it's fucking something stones."
I genuinely have never. I never have heard of that.
Really?
You must have been living under a stone.
You auto-tuned son of a bitch. Oh,
dude, Eddie Hall. He's always talking about weight and stone.
No, dude, I've never ever heard of that.
Yeah. Well, what? Yeah. One stone is 14 pounds. Yeah. So, I guess each stone.
I like it better than kilograms, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if other countries just look at us like, what are they doing with our unit of measurement? Just because we're.
Except for England, we're on that imperial system.
Right.
Hey, is England on the metric or the imperial system? Because they're the they did the whole imperial shit. I'm pretty sure.
I think they just do stones and pebbles and.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because if England switched to the metric, but we're still on imperial, that's kind of us giving in to the whole British taxation thing.
Yeah, Britain is metric.
That's very interesting. Because they're the imperial system comes from England.
I looked that up, and the first photo is someone holding a beer.
I got 14 kilograms here. Kilograms of
no problem, me, homies.
How much? Give me 14 kilometers. What do they drink over there?
That shit breaks my brain.
Metric system?
Yeah,
it's easy.
But most of it makes more sense. It's the kilograms that always gets me. But what is it? It's 2.3 per 1 pound.
I don't know.
If I just nailed that.
Wait, what?
2.3 pounds for 1 kilogram, or?
No, opposite.
No, I think it's 1.3, 1.3 pounds.
1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. Yeah, baby.
Nice. That was good. Whew.
Pretty happy about that.
No, it's the metric system. All you have to remember is King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. It's the whole thing. So then if it's KHD DCM, and so King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. So if you start at milk, it's milli, and then centi, and then deci. Then after deci, it's deca, hecta, and then kilo. And so then you replace those prefixes with the suffixes of gram. If you're talking about weight, it's grams. If you're talking about volume, it's liters. And then distance is meters. So centimeters, decimeters, kilometers.
Our viewers just got brain fucked.
No. Most of our viewers are high class society. They know the metric system.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Especially James.
James knows the metric system. I guarantee it. Oh, here's. You got anything? I've got one more thing written down.
Go for it, buddy.
I'm out.
Oh, wait. We're talking about over the pond, so did you know how all the Greek statues have small cocks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They found that
it's attractive.
You're more of higher status if you had a smaller dick.
Apparently, you're more intelligent intelligent specifically.
Yeah. I guess that's why I'm so smart.
I wonder what long balls mean.
Let's think about this. If small shaft equals more intelligence, long balls must equal... I don't know. What do you mean long balls? Like stretchy?
Like my balls. I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, let's put a picture.
Phone a friend.
Insert fruit basket.
You know what? It probably means you're just too hot all the time. And they're trying to get away from you to cool down. 'Cause that's what happens when you...
That's such a good thought.
That's probably what it is. It is, you know?
I feel like I don't really run hot, though.
Really?
But yeah, I can't think of any other reason. Or I just fucking grew up pulling on them.
Mm-hmm. You end up pulling on them.
Yeah, I don't know. But, like,
No.
I want to get them shortened, though.
You end up pulling on them.
Yeah. You know, like you do the...
Make them longer.
Yeah. They got some give. You know? Seriously. I'm not joking. Like, there's no way... Like, the amount of... Like, how often a guy fucks with his junk, which is, like, a
lot.
few times during the day, minimum, if we're being modest.
It's a lot.
You're going to tell me that they're just impervious to... You know, shit's got to change by, like, wanking it. Like, some dude's dick's probably bend from wanking it.
Yeah.
You probably get longer sack from pulling on him when your briefs are hugging up.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
And then also just aging.
Okay.
The balls never stop growing like the ears and the nose.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I see. When you said pulling on them, I wasn't imagining like the classic, like, oh, you're sitting down and you pull.
Right.
I was imagining you after the shower in your mirror, just
like, come on, we can get down. Yeah. No, I mean, like, every time, like, right now, I'm camel toeing my Percy camera. When like, you never just grab your boxers and your pants. You always grab sack.
Yeah.
Always.
So maybe from doing that
But skip the nut.
over long term.
Always sack.
So long-term sack grabbage.
Maybe that's the only reason that grandpa sack is real, because you've had 80 years of fixing your
Hey, we're answering the important questions here. You might be onto something.
I might be.
Are y'all left side or right side? Y'all y'all never discussed this?
What do you mean?
You mean
left
which nut hangs lower?
No.
Or curvature.
What?
What are you talking
You
about?
pick-
Are your nuts even?
No, I'm not talking about nuts. I'm
Okay.
talking about dick. Do you pick a side? Are you like a side?
I'm straight and a little up at the end.
No. He's talking about.
Oh.
He's talking your pants?
You just gave all of it away. No,
I'm quitting this volunteer job.
Wherever it falls.
No,
What do you mean?
I'm primarily left side.
Does your
Left side? I think it just happens.
Does your dick bend to the left?
Yes, most guys do bend to the left.
Because most guys are right-handed.
No, it's just there's like a I forget the name of it. It's like a tendon or something that's there, and usually yeah, it's usually
Find out what it's called.
It's usually like a little bit to the left, and so like it'll go to the left a little bit. I think. I mean, I don't know. So my doctor told me to feel better about myself.
I wonder if there's any like yoga guru out there that has like dick straightening yoga poses. Like elongate that left side tendon, like for whatever reason.
I think you just got to use clamps. No,
Dude,
I think
Tape it to your right thigh 3
I
days
think
a
you
week
get
and
what
intermittent fast.
you get what you're given unless you just need to get plastic surgery. I think it's just pretty much.
I'm in like the 2% of a lot of things, like the W uvula thing.
Yeah.
And
Dude, when you showed me that, I didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah. Have we talked about this?
No.
It's like not even since episode 1.
No.
I guess that's implied.
You have a double uvula.
Yeah, I have a it's called a bifurcated uvula. So I guess when I was like a fetus, I started out with just like a really big one, and then as you grow into just this young alien man, it splits in the middle and turns into 2.
Huh.
And until about last year, when I became less self-conscious, I would pass it off as a snake tongue. It's a ball sack.
It's a ball sack.
It's a ball sack in my
It
throat.
is.
I know. Yeah.
We both have. Yeah. We both have weird uvulas. You've seen mine.
Yeah, yours is
Mine.
4 centimeters long.
Mine hangs down the back. Have you ever seen mine?
Yeah,
It hangs down the back of my throat. It just keeps going.
Your uvula sits on your tongue 24/7.
Yep.
And our powers were, so when you have a bifurcated, at least for me, I don't know what it is for the other 2% of the world, but I feel like my gag reflex is doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I pretty much threw up today brushing my teeth. And you can just put a full-on pharyngeal airway while you're conscious down your own fucking throat and pull it back out, no gag.
Yep.
Oh my God. Neck exercises are in phase 3 of this program I'm doing.
Oh, I watched you do it the other day.
Isn't that hilarious? Matthew, because Greg's like, I'm trying to get a thick neck.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's do it. And, but aerobics doesn't have that like helmet that goes on, you know, and you attach to the cable.
Mm-hmm.
So we just are trying to figure it out. We still don't have it figured out, but we're just doing like 10-pound dumbbells, just so painfully resting on our foreheads and hanging our heads off a bench. And just, we read that it's very dangerous.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But when done properly, and like let's say I do those for 2 months and not injure myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably like better chance in a car wreck and shit, and like falling on my on a snowboard again to not get less injured.
Yeah, that's what if you see a lineman for any football team.
They're working their fucking necks.
Yeah, ask Busby. Have you seen a picture of Busby in high school? It's ridiculous. His neck is huge and it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know specific neck exercises when I got super big, but I did do a shit ton of traps, and it just thickens your neck.
Yeah.
And I was snoring like a fucking grizzly bear.
Yeah.
I don't snore at all anymore, but she'll come back.
Yeah.
Be great. Get some really.
I mean, you were a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
I got something.
Okay, yeah. Come in with it,
Mason.
baby.
Dude.
Mason has got some issues to bring.
No issues.
No, I want to.
A story,
What's on your mind?
dude. So, after the baseball game last week,
Yeah. Thank you for those tickets, by
Yeah,
the way.
of
That was
course.
super fun, dude.
I was sick.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's your dad's first name?
Timothy,
Thank you, Timothy.
Timmy.
Appreciate it.
Dude. Okay, so first time I met Jace was in El Salvador. So
That's right.
I fucking never knew him. I only knew you and Jake. And even then, we weren't like super, super tight. But I got the invite and I was like, oh my God. And dude.
That sounded great.
So yeah. So, dude, this happened on the trip. And I kept it from y'all the whole time because I was I didn't know what this is. I didn't know how to even confront it.
Oh,
Are you about
my-
to be fucking pissed off?
I'm riveted.
No, dude. So okay, y'all aren't gonna be pissed. Y'all are gonna find this hilarious,
Sweet.
dude. So y'all,
What, we were with you the whole time.
yeah, and dude, I finagled. I mean, dude, I finagled the situation. I was 007. I was stealthy.
Okay, you gotta tell me.
Dude, okay. I'm getting there. Dude, okay. So, y'all are gassy human beings. Myself,
I almost threw up
okay, yeah.
in the car.
Yeah, so I'm not very vocal about it, but they're silent but deadly. And
yes, they are.
Yeah. And dude, I did that because that was my first time in Central America, so my body was like adapting to just the setting down there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just flowing all week long.
Yep.
All 10 days, just monstrous. And after you shit yourself on the episode, a few episodes back, I was like, all right, I can say. I was hanging out in the hammock one day, and I had to rip one, and it, I mean,
you pooped your pants.
Shit myself.
In the hammock.
No, dude, it was awful in the hammock.
Get shit on the hammock?
No. It was only in the shorts, and I checked it, and I even got water, and I washed the hammock just to make sure.
I did that without us knowing.
I promise. But I was just laying there. I was hanging out, checking Insta, and I was like, oh my God. Y'all were like hanging out inside. I think y'all were cooking some food. And I was like, this is bad. I was like, I can't walk through just wide stance and shit my pants.
You could have.
I know. Now I wish I did.
Yeah.
Because it would have been hilarious. But I go to the roof, and there was luckily one of my towels out on the deck. I go to the roof. I strip myself butt naked on top of the roof in front of all of El Salvador. Get the towel, wipe it, clean myself up, and then I presume I toss it over the edge of the roof. Dude, no, I tossed it. I tossed it over there.
Dude, what?
I'm done. I can't. I tossed it over the edge of the roof, and I presume I put them back on. I wiped the inside of my boardies.
They're clean.
And I'm like,
I was so worried about hiding it.
I was.
He put back on shit pants.
Dude, and so then I walked through the house as fast as I could to the front door, and there's the outdoor shower there.
Yeah.
And I got grabbed a different pair of boardies that I changed into.
Oh my goodness.
And I got the dishwashing detergent shit, and I went out to the shower, and I just scrub-a-dub-dubbed.
How did we not know?
I have no idea.
And then it hung there. I let him hang there the rest of the trip on the side of the house. Because we had like 4 days left. So those last 4 days, I didn't.
Wait a second.
Oh my God.
So every time we would wake up early and go load up the car, would you just glance over at your shit towel?
Shamefully.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
Man, that's pretty camouflaged. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I was ashamed, dude. I was so ashamed, and I was like, this is I don't know.
We're ashamed that you didn't know
I'm
that we would have
pissed that you weren't comfortable enough to tell us.
Dude, I should have
we're
been.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we're sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
Listen,
That's our bad.
don't let anyone make you feel ashamed of being a human being, Mason.
Yeah.
When you shit your pants, you're in the best place you can be in life. You want to know why? Because your day, no matter what else happens that day, your day is going to be better. Because you don't have shit in your pants anymore.
I shit my pants 3 days ago on my own couch. By the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
And I didn't even fart. So if that makes you feel
Well,
okay.
I mean, yeah,
People shit their pants all the time.
Well, I
they just don't
hadn't-
admit it.
Yeah, and I hadn't shit myself in years. And I was like, because that's why I took it such offense to it myself. I was like, dude, I'm ashamed. I thought I was potty trained. I thought I could control myself. And then, boop. I was on top of the roof just wiping away, and I'm looking down while some little El Salvadorians are kicking the soccer ball. Oh, look at that gringo asshole.
Oh my God. You shouldn't be ashamed of that.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
know.
fantastic.
That's what makes humans human. Shitting.
How thankful were you that happened while you were in the comfort of our large casita on the cliffside in a hammock instead of when we were fucking driving an hour and a half to the fucking volcano.
Oh,
and you would have to hide his shit pants for an entire hike and then wash yourself in the river.
Well, dude, if it was in that situation, there's no way I could hit in it. I would have just been like, "Yep, I shit myself."
Maybe though, you're an elusive guy.
Was that your first time to Central America?
Yeah, it was.
So it's actually like everybody who goes to Central America, that happens to them.
Yeah.
Like, I am surprised that I wasn't. I've been there a lot, so I guess my body's kind of used to it. So I was solid, but the first 2 or 3 times I went there, it was bad. Like, I mean, I was concerned for my health, for my bowel movements.
Yeah, I remember you saying you got super sick your first time.
Yeah, everyone
first few
does.
times.
There's a lot of doctors who go to Central America. Before they go, they start themselves on a trial of ampicillin.
Mm-hmm.
So they start taking ampicillin like 5 days before they fly out, because they know there's just.
I've gotten lucky, dude.
Everything's just so different. I mean, the microbes are so different down there. The kitchens aren't as clean. Like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. That's the thing, dude.
Well, it was. I don't even know what like clicked in my brain, but we were walking back and we mentioned something, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I need to bring that up because that was a."
That's.
I mean, that was a mission for me. I was like,
I'm impressed.
Let me tell you how many days later you just told us.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm impressed with your ability to not let any of us find out. Because we're pretty observant about everything that goes on. I don't know how we didn't notice.
Well, the funny thing was, Jake was like in the kitchen cooking, and I just slyly snagged the detergent or whatever, and he was like said something. I was like, yeah, I just gotta clean a few things that kind of stink.
You kept that to yourself
for way too long.
For 60 days.
To the day.
For 60 days, you held that in.
2 months.
Do you feel like you've just released some trauma?
Yeah, I do. I feel this weight just released off my shoulders.
That's great.
Like and subscribe. We always forget at the beginning of the fucking episode.
Like and subscribe if you shit your pants before.
You know what I mean, though? It's like...
Why can't we do it?
We can't do it, Chase. We just can't remember. Bringing out my William Montgomery.
Yeah.
But
we have 6 days of preparation every week.
6 days. 6 whole days.
Driving over here, I was like, I gotta remind them.
I'm glad you told.
And I forgot to remind y'all to like and subscribe.
Thank you for feeling comfortable enough around us now to tell us that.
I was talking about like and subscribe, but yeah, also that one too. Both of them. Both of them. Both.
My bad.
It's fine.
Man.
That's funny. Good spot
It's it.
to end it.
Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment. If we said something you agree with, please tell us. We'll respond to you. If we said something that pissed you off, even better. Please tell us about that.
We won't respond, but tell us.
We'll invite you on the damn show, maybe.
Yeah.
But we're twice a week.
Let's have a chat.